Vem, fica, mãe. Não quer, não?
Eu, minha mãe, bruta, né? E aí, você como é que tá?
All right, Utah's up by 1, trying to force a finals game 7. Stockton's got the ball, coach.
And we know Utah loves to go to either pick and rolls or post Karl Malone.
Kerr's on him. Malone trying to get free. Rodman on him. Oh, Jordan steals the ball.
That's just great awareness by Michael Jordan. Came from the backside and took it right out of his hands. Coach, what do you think they're going to run here?
I doubt if Jordan's giving up this ball. It's showtime for Michael Jordan. He attacks. Oh! Push off with the left hand. It's good. It's good. Chicago's got the lead.
He drove it frozen and toast on it.
It's the master versus the apprentice. Supposedly Jordan wasn't a three-point shooter. How about 6 in the first half?
By MJ. Are you kidding me from the foul line? For the win.
Deve estar por aí.
Tá ali em cima.
When the Warriors come down the tunnel, it's always a sight to see. Dressed in their best as they arrive in their building earlier. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Onto the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the center, locking down the middle. Brown with it, now defended by Wiggins, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
White against Thompson. White the pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Back to White.
This is why Draymond's one of the top defenders in the league, and right now getting under the skin of the opposing offense.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who each made an all-NBA team.
White, wide open, he fires. Here's Horford, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Horford, a big guy, and he knows it, so you got to use your size on the inside to keep plays going.
Pass to Looney. Curry looking it over. Wiggins finds Looney. Outside, Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry outside. No good there. And it's Boston the other way. Outside, Tatum. Outside, Horford. Off target with his three. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. On the wing, Wiggins trying to find Green. He's got it now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Draymond's IQ on the defensive end is so high level. I think that's going to be a huge advantage with him as an analyst, because he's going to talk to you from a perspective you don't much hear from. Usually it's from guys who scored a lot of points in the NBA, but what he did defensively, he can communicate that quite well.
The first free throw is good. Green's broadcasting has even helped his opponents in some cases.
Yours probably has too, Kevin, in some instances. But with Draymond, I think what's cool is guys are listening. And when Draymond starts to talk about some of the techniques he uses or some of the things he's looking out for, guys understand that that could improve their game. So why not take it from one of the best in the business?
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible, and we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They trail by 7. Smart passes to Tatum. Over in the corner, White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Outside, Green. And Thompson kicks to Wiggins. Back to Thompson. Pass to Green. Curry outside. Horford with the rebound. Celtics trail by 4. White with it. Picked up by Thompson. And they go to the intentional foul. And the Warriors with some changes. Heisman's checked in for Looney. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Thompson. The Celtics also changing it up. Robert Williams is checked in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for White. And it's Pritchard in for Smart.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Poole against Brogdon. Outside, Green. Heisman with the ball. He's against Williams. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Stephen Curry. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. 1:49 left to play in the first. Brogdon the pass to Williams. The kick out to Brown. Here's Pritchard. He goes up again. And it's Williams laying it in. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Wiseman the pass to Green. Back to Wiseman. A second chance effort. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
First personal foul. Team score.
Brogdon outside. Inside, there's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
And that's an intentional foul. Austin shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Celtics.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
DiVincenzo passes to Green. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside, Green. And the pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 4. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. Celtics on offense. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Brogdon hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Out to the right wing. Kuminga with it. Brown's there. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Williams. 5 to shoot. And the Warriors miss again. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Austin on top, up 4. Live from Chase Center.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
You'll see Wiggins and Green play in the forward spot. Moody is out there with Curry. And it's Wiseman in at the 5. That's the Warriors' 5. Smart with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Austin also with the sub. White's checked in. Warriors on D. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. The Celtics with the lead. Smart with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
And the first one at the line is good.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win. Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Thompson dishes to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Well, to have a soft touch is one thing, but to do it from 25 feet, come on, Steph.
And slam dunk by Smart.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Passes it to Looney. Back to Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Higgins from outside. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Smart with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Draymond Green. First personal foul.